Hello, everybody, and welcome back to M&J Games. I am Michael, and I'm here with you today to look at a coaster spotlight. Now, this coaster does take up the whole park, or this is all that's in the park. But as you can see, this is a really pretty. I really like the coloring on this, but it's a hybrid, RMC hybrid with some theming around for the station and stuff. And this is called Iron Bat version 2 RMC hybrid, and it is created by Bot underscore Rej. I think you said that, or I'm totally pronouncing that wrong, I'm sure. REJ. So BOT underscore REJ. As you can see, out and back layout, but I'm not going to read the full description, but basically, it talks about this was based off the previous ride that this creator made, and this is second attempt, and he says a flaw that he has in the game is that he rarely builds buildings in Planet Coaster, so he says forgive him for not theming it that much with buildings, which I think those buildings are great, and we'll kind of look at them. But this creator really loves just building coasters and really builds a lot of good ones. And he's got a YouTube channel. Links in the description below. I highly suggest going and checking it out. Usually every couple weeks there's a new coaster, new POV put up there, and right away, I mean, you can see this super cool, nice drop. You've got those custom supports made out of, looks like, oh, made out of iron girders. Wow, that takes a lot of work. But what I'm really interested to see here is this kind of, it kind of reminds me of how Outlaw Run. I know this is at the very beginning, but Outlaw Run's kind of got that double drop at the beginning, and this is you got your zero G roll, but it's pretty tight and it doesn't go down all the way, and then you come down, and so kind of like a double down in a way. I mean, obviously, I know I'm sure those coaster enthusiasts of you are going to be like, no, that's nothing like a double down, but you get what I'm saying. That looks like a really cool element there that would be really cool to see RMC replicate in real life, or maybe they have. I haven't seen every single RMC coaster, but this looks fantastic. I mean, zero G stall there. Yeah, those hills right there. I mean, that's really cool. And then you've got the overbank turns. You got the double. Looks like it might be a little fast going through that. We'll see. It's probably intentional as well because these coasters are definitely known for their whippiness, if that's even a word. Yeah, so let's kind of start right here and just kind of look around. I mean, I think this is really pretty. This is very modern looking. I'm sure this is, some people love this, some people aren't fans of this style, but I am. I think this is really cool. I think this is well done. This looks like it would literally be like somebody's house that they just decided to build a coaster at, with this kind of style. Looks really cool though. Really well done. And the planters look nice too, because you're not using the basic planters that come in game. And then I like these custom lights as well that you used. The only thing is I might have kept the whole thing colored black because you can kind of see the blending of the shapes there, which they're fighting for that piece. And so I like this. You've got it's like a little apartment almost. So maybe this is supposed to almost be kind of like a whole neighborhood in some sense or something. But love the custom fencing there, or the custom stairs. I would add some kind of support on the side. And this is probably up towards, is this a transfer track? Yep, to go up to the transfer track. Looks nice. And then here, yeah, so it looks like this is something where maybe start building something and, oh, okay, some shops. Just kind of got to finish off the facade there. I like you use the wood on the ceiling. Like that looks really good. I need to use wood on the ceiling more, so I think that gives a really good touch when you look up. And then I like the glass windows as well. Maybe one thing you could do with these, I just don't like how the largest piece you have is a 4x4, so you've naturally got that little split. You could use the mouse, what are those called? There's like some kind of facade, not facade, let's see. It's a building piece here. It's like the framework, and it's like the little mouse. Gosh, I always forget the name of it. It's like these things right here. Mouse hunt. You can use this thing to. Oh nope, not that one. No, I feel like there was something that was even skinnier. No, okay. Obviously, I'm forgetting what I'm talking about, but there was something that was. This is. I'm forgetting where it's at, but there's something that's thinner that you can color black or something to kind of have it be kind of like a divide in the window. I'm totally blanking on what I used on my or what I used on my previous park. But let's go over towards the entrance. Because, like I said, just I mean, I really love this little space here. And I think if you did flesh this out totally, I think it'd be really, really, really cool. Because I like how you've done the queue here, and I probably would just turn the railing off, kind of in this area because there's no need for the railing when you're kind of going through those walls. Or you could even do custom railings. But yeah, this is nice. You got a long queue, especially with how big this coaster is. And I like how the whole queue's covered too. You've put your lights, kind of made them recessed lighting. Looks like you got the paneled roof, panel walls, and then the cuboids. Oh, so you just use cubes, okay, for the post. Looks good. You got a little bit of meshing there, whatever that's called. So one thing you can do on that, because I know Maddie's talked about this before, is if you just split it from building, and if you just slightly, so you just slightly go up, right? Oh, I guess that's, yeah. It really doesn't even look like it's that much of a difference, but yet, like, you won't be able to tell the difference, but yet now you don't see that kind of clashing. So that's one thing you can do. But I love these stairs. These are so cool. Just the different levels to it, and like really well done. Because this is tough to get. This is tough to get done well. That is super cool. You've got one, two, three, four, five different layers of this. Like this is one of the coolest things I've seen on a queue. If I just being honest, like this is that is so tough to get perfect, and you got it perfect. I mean, well done. Major props, man. Yeah, once again, this is nice and cool. Station's modern. What's back here? Okay, nothing. Um, but yeah, so let's go ahead and you know what? Before we ride the coaster, let's see. Does this one need a day ride should we ride it at nighttime? Let's see. Okay, yeah, definitely daytime. But oh, look at those lights. That's really cool, lit up at night like that. Um, but yeah, lighting looks really good too. In the station, it's not lit up too much either. It looks great. So now let's go ahead and ride the coaster. Oh, there's 3 trains. Okay. So as you can see, looking at these stats, so all green, which is great. The vertical G's are higher than they should be, but then again, I mean, this is, these numbers aren't perfect in this game. Biggest drop 68 meters, so it's definitely a hyper. That would be the largest hybrid coaster in the world. Be larger than Gwazi. 6 inversions, 13 airtime hills, but not that. So mostly ejector airtime. But hope you enjoy the POV. All right. So, what are your thoughts? I loved it. I think a couple areas maybe the transition was a little too quick or whippy, but then again, I mean that's how RMCs are. And so I'd love to know. So when you did your like this portion here, how many degrees did you all of a sudden bank it at a time? It looks like you probably did 90, if not greater. Because I know when the recent one I made, I did like 45 each time, which kind of created slower, less whippy transitions. But definitely RMC is known for having that kind of quick, fast kind of cut into the inversion and out. I mean, you can just see as we follow along the coaster here, just the let's get out of, hold on, let's get out of this view. Yeah. So here, the 0G stall. And that's one thing too that's really cool about making these coasters is, I mean, you can do a lot of things on this coaster that you normally wouldn't do on other coasters, like this outward bank. I mean, you don't see this on other coasters. You've got your, awkward hill like this, and then especially here at the end, like the shaping of this, it looks so different, right? You normally don't see coaster tracks shaped like that, but that fits for an RMC just because of the uniqueness of how the coaster runs and how they're designed. So yeah, I would love to know your thoughts. What'd you think about this? I absolutely love this coaster. And as I said, make sure to go check out his YouTube channel because he puts all the POVs of the coasters he makes on there, and he does a great job with them. So make sure to go check that out. And if you enjoy this video, make sure to hit the like button. And if you enjoy the content that we release at M&J Games, make sure to subscribe so you can stay up to date. And as always, we really appreciate all the support. And I hope you have a great rest of your day.